I'm about to show you the day that I knew that Jared Goff was a first-round pick. And it's coming up right now. Hey everybody, welcome to Elite Athletes TV. I'm Mike Pawlawski. Today, I want to talk to you about Jared Goff, what he's like now and what he was like back in college, and the day that I realized that he was a first-round pick as a quarterback. First, if you love football content, you love talking about the game, you love digging into X's and O's, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, that way you get notified every time we have new stuff coming out. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to check out Jared Goff's game way back when, in college, when he was just 19 years old, and compare it to what he's doing nowadays with the Rams. And leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. So tell me what you want to see, tell me what you want to learn about, talk to me about the game of football, and let's have that conversation. Also, please remember, share this out, friends, family, fans, anybody you know who loves football, share this content out with them. We're trying to help as many young athletes around the country as we can with some inside football knowledge. So I'd appreciate it if you share this out. Now, let's talk about Jared Goff. In all fairness, I'm going to tell you up front, I am not subjective when it comes to this video. I've known Jared since he was a college freshman. I got to know his dad, Jerry, really well because Jerry also played at Cal. And Jared, being a Cal quarterback, I cover Cal games as an analyst. And so got really familiar with the family, really familiar with Jared, absolutely love him. And I'll tell you up front that as good as Jared is as a quarterback, he's actually a much better person. And he hasn't changed, even with all the success he's had in the NFL, with the contracts, everything else. Still just the same dude, chill California guy, loves to play the game of football, and is a very, very good person. So that's where I start because I think that matters most. But second, if you've seen him with the Rams this season and the way that he is performing under center, it has just been masterful, just extremely efficient. Last week, 267 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, like a 65% completion rate. The running game has been really good, something they needed this year. And so the running game has supported him a lot. But that offensive line is also much improved. So when you see Jared back there, behind that line of scrimmage, he just looks confident. He looks calm. And he is completing passes, and he is going through reads like he's playing in a 7-on-7 tournament. Unrushed, unhurried, completely composed in the pocket. Exactly how you're supposed to play as a quarterback. Now, teams have tried to pressure him a little bit, but that play-action game has slowed them down, or a quick release, getting rid of the ball in the quick game has slowed them down. And so he's just been really good, really masterful this season. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to show you video of his college years. And this is the game, as an announcer, that I knew that Jared Goff was incredibly special. It's University of Arizona, down in Tucson, in 2014. Jared was just 19 years old, still a skinny college kid, second year in the program. Remember, he was the first true starter to start a season for Cal ever. And he was running that air raid system. And so it was kind of a Wild West, fly by the seat of your pants, let her rip. And this game, I saw the tools, the talent, the potential, and the composure of a quarterback without a ton of help that was going to be a next-level player. You can get the full breakdown of this Arizona game, all the throws that mattered, at our new Patreon channel. I will put the link down below so you can check it out. But if you love the granular, if you love getting into great detail, more about quarterback play, all the throws, the big throws that really matter, are going to be there. Check out the rest of this video there. If not, enjoy this one. Let's take a look at the film. So this is University of Arizona, Cal on the road, Wildcat Stadium, bear down. You can see it right there in light green on the background, which, by the way, never makes a whole lot of sense to me. I get it. I get the legend. But the Wildcats and bear down just seems incongruous. But that said, so you can see Jared Goff here in the shotgun. As usual, he was running that air raid system, Sonny Dykes, Tony Franklin. And what he's going to get from his receivers is a deep over here, a bender. This coverage that you're seeing is actually going to come from this disguise into cover 2. So he was getting vertical on this side. Receiver recognized it, runs the bender. And over here, he's going to get a little quick out and corner combination. That's a winner. The corner's a winner versus cover 2. And the deep over is a winner versus cover 2. But, and big but here, right tackle is not paying attention. Arizona is just going to bring 4 guys. They're going to bring outside rush. This guy's going to end up getting jacked up on a double team. He's going to rush inside, and right tackle is going to stay inside, but they're going to bring pressure from that linebacker spot. He sneaks in. Right tackle should have been aware of it. He wasn't aware of it, and he got there late. And so watch Goff's reaction here. This is a huge part of his game that people underrated, but his ability to move in the pocket is pretty special. So you see on the drop, and all of a sudden, this guy is coming almost unmolested. Right tackle barely gets his hands on him because he was late getting out to him. And Goff feels that pressure. He's actually looking to his left. He's looking over here at this combination because he saw the rotation for these safeties into that cover 2 look. And so he's looking to his left, but he's going to feel the pressure right now. You see him dodge up, avoid it, and stay poised enough. He's already off balance, can't come back to his left because avoiding that made him jump in the pocket, can't get all the way back over to the left. He's got pressure from his left, but he's still poised enough that now he's looking downfield. This receiver smartly breaks it off. He saw that cover 2 look over the top, and so he's running that crosser, or it could have been a predetermined route, either way. But on a vertical like that, if you have that safety high over the top, oftentimes teams will have that in that you break it off. And receiver runs a good route. Goff maintains his composure and delivers that strike inside. So very first pass play of the game for Jared Goff. He gets heat right now and still finds a way to maintain composure and throw a huge gain for his team. Gets away from it, steps up, finds his guy. Wasn't the perfect pass, but just being able to get that ball off is fantastic. Watch it one time from the end zone here. You see he gets pressure right now, but he still ends up with a nice clean pocket to throw from. So great job feeling that pressure, stepping up just enough to make the guy miss, stepping out of it, and still having enough composure about him to be looking for his receiver downfield. Steps up, drills it out there, obviously feeling rushed, and a great catch by that receiver. So coaches said, hey, that worked last time. Even though we got the penalty, you can see they got taken back 5 yards, so all that last play for naught. Let's try that again, but we'll do it the opposite way. So this time, you're going to see quick out down here, corner from the slot to his right side, quick out down low, and a vertical push, and then a break to the seam by the slot up top. This time, Goff is unmolested in the pocket. Now, Arizona does end up bringing pressure from their backers, so but they still only have a 4-man rush against Cal's 5-man protection. So Goff should be picked up. This time, he has a little more time to throw. You can see they bring pressure. Goff steps up. Nice job seeing it all in front of him. And right now, he knows. He sees it. He has this cover 6 look coming out here where this safety is looking for anything to run through vertical. So he's going to lock onto that. This safety is on an island all by himself. Outs are holding the corners like they should. And so it's a one-on-one game with this receiver and this safety. Goff sees it, couple hitches, and then just lets it rip. Great ball to the receiver right down the middle of the field. And I believe that's Bryce Triggs making that catch. But catch and run to the end zone. Here it is from the end zone one time. On the snap, he drops. He's checking this near side safety, making sure that this guy stays home. He's good to go there, and so he's going to come and work backside. Watch his head spin around here. Boom, he comes off. Feet get there first. Eyes follow. Great job moving in the pocket, keeping that nice wide base, sticking his foot in the ground, and letting her rip. Great read, great throw. 6 points for the California Golden Bears. So Arizona says, okay, that whole cover 2, cover 6 thing isn't working for us. Now let's try a little cover 1. And so what they're doing, they're trying to disguise it but they're playing man down here, man in both spots. They got man up top, and they're showing field side A-gap blitz. What they're going to do is they're going to back out this linebacker, and they're going to end up bringing boundary A-gap from here, and then safety fire as well. And so they're going to get two guys on pressure coming in from that boundary side blitz, trying to give that 4-weak look, something coming from the boundary. The Bears don't pick it up right away, and Goff actually has to avoid it and does a nice job at this footwork. Cal's offense running the same exact thing that they were running before. Quick out, that vertical seam here, and the corner route into the boundary. So just coming back, same exact play, third time. Let's take a look. See the pressure. Goff's got a free runner coming at him. Offensive lineman got caught up inside with that extra man in the A, so free runner coming at him. Nothing's clear here yet. Nobody to throw to. No hot route here. Back is absorbed in protection. And so they have essentially 6 guys trying to block 4, but they still have a free runner coming at him. And you've got this receiver who was running the corner route now starting to come free. Free safety all the way in the middle. Goff does a nice job. He's escaping to that side, looking for something. This receiver down low is covered, so there's no way you're going there with the ball. He gets out, and this throw is probably ill-advised, but he lines up. He sees he's got this guy coming over the top, gets back and rocks it, and lets it fly. And he leads his guy back inside a little too much and has a little too much arm for this throw. Receiver can't quite get to it, but to be able to escape it and still keep his wits, you see free runner coming at him, makes a move, resets, even with pressure bearing down on him, takes a huge shot, lets it rip, and it's just over Treg's outstretched hands. So good job avoiding pressure. Nice job of getting rid of that football. So next play seems like an easy one for a quarterback. You've got quick screen down the line, what a lot of guys are calling tunnel screen, but you're going to get blocking here, receiver coming behind it. The truth of the matter is it's to Goff's backside. So as he retreats with his first step out, he turns his back to the receiver. He's trying to draw rush. You can see Arizona has pressure coming up front, 3rd and long, trying to make something happen. And he does an excellent job of getting back around with that pressure coming at him and delivering a catchable ball, which at this point for a quarterback, that's what you're trying to do. Draw the rush and throw a catchable ball. Steps out, looks right, throws back, catchable ball. And they pick up some good yardage. So watch the footwork. He's going to look right. He's trying to draw defense this direction. And so you're going to see as he drops out, he's going to look this direction, trying to get guys to move. Drops, looks right, trying to get everybody to take the main side of the field, and then turns back, lets it rip with the guy in his face. Good job getting that ball off and making it a catchable ball. Oftentimes when guys turn their back like that, as they turn and throw, they throw balls that are tough to catch behind the receiver, low, high, and so you can't get yards after the catch. That time, ball's right on his chest. He can make a run with it. So good delivery on the football. So a couple things on this play. In the 4th quarter, and Arizona has teed it up. They are bringing it. Remember I talked to you about the vertical set for this offensive line. Watch this entire offensive line get out in a hurry. As a quarterback, they are in your lap right now. At the same time, you're asking your quarterback to sit here and give a play action fake on the sweep. So he's sitting there as this line is coming at him with the white shirts in hot pursuit. Then he's got a bubble and a stalk and go, but Arizona doesn't fall for it. So they drop out, they get that cover 3 look behind it, and they're getting depth. Goff drills an absolute back shoulder ball here. Doesn't have it here, guy runs. Stalk and go isn't there because the corner's over the top. And so what does he do? With this guy in deep coverage, him running the stalk and go down the sideline, he just sits him down with the back shoulder ball out here and throws an absolute P. And he does it right in between his guard and his tackle over here as that line sits right in him. This is absolute composure, amazing accuracy, and a ton of grit for a young quarterback. I'll run it through one time in slow-mo so you can see it. Watch that offensive line come right back at him in his lap, steps up, right in between guard and center, but throws an absolute dime out to that receiver. Now watch how quick this happens in real time. And this is just a crazy impressive throw. Yeah, he's got a clean window, but all hell is breaking loose around him. And the play is really busted because the corner didn't bite. And so he's trying to make something out of nothing with this throw. Fake, step up, not there, rip the back shoulder, completion, move the sticks, ridiculous. Again, watch the O-line fly at him, checking over the sideline so they can get a good play. Yeah, let's throw the fake bubble in the stalk and go. They call it, and it's just not there. And he makes something out of nothing. And step back, everybody all around him still absolutely rips that back shoulder ball, and that is ridiculous. Remember, you can get the full breakdown of this Arizona game, all the throws that mattered, at our new Patreon channel. I will put the link down below so you can check it out. But if you love the granular, if you love getting into great detail, more about quarterback play, all the throws, the big throws that really matter, are going to be there. So was it perfect? No, it definitely wasn't perfect, but no quarterback has ever played a perfect game. There were some missed reads, there were some missed throws, there were some mechanical things, but as a quarterback, when you are getting continually pressured, when you have people in your lap, and you are still throwing absolute dimes down the field, that tells me you got something special. And it's not just arm talent, because he clearly had plenty of that. And it's not just the ability to move, clearly had plenty of that. But you've got moxie, you've got toughness, you've got grit. And Jared Goff, as much as he comes off as this chill California boy, he's got a lot of grit in him. And I appreciate that as a quarterback. Remember, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. That way you get notified every time we have fun new stuff coming out. Give me a thumbs up if you understand a little more about Jared Goff's game now, and if you dug watching him back in college. Leave me a comment down below. Love to hear from you. Love to talk to you. Let's discuss the game of football. And remember, please share this video out. Please share this channel out. We're trying to connect with as many young athletes as we can so we can help them improve their game with inside football and quarterback knowledge. If we can improve their quarterback skills, their quarterback training, and their football skills, that's what I'm here to do.